Greetings all, this is Rastable with Magic Missile Games, and I am playing the Call of Cthulhu. This is my second installment of this particular series, and I'm still undecided about this game, but I'm going to give it a shot nonetheless. I hope you're all doing well as this game loads up, and you're home and safe, and everyone you know is doing well also. Hopefully, things will return to some semblance of normality sometime soon with everybody being safe. But until then, let's relax and enjoy the world of whalers and sharks and creepy people telling me that I can't buy their alcohol for whatever reason because I want to buy their alcohol. Oh, excuse me. Game takes forever to load. All the hours in my life that I've wasted loading. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, and here, let's get this started. Yay, maybe any second now. There we go, enter madness. Alright, so when I last left off, I was kind of a little bit stumped, and it kind of seemed to work out to be a good time to really stop. Oh, those guys are creepy. I needed to buy alcohol, and I could not figure out how to get alcohol. This guy wouldn't sell it to me. Prohibition there. What's this? Alright, I already looked at that. And
what? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message.
I might be able to sneak by now. What is this?
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Maybe this is my opportunity to sneak by.
Real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters.
No, I can't sneak by there. Anything back over here? Nope. Talk to these jokers
You live
again.
here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
Some strange reason it's kind of going back in time, so I'm going to try to skip through this as quickly as possible.
respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
The two guys behind you.
Find out whether
What are they
keeping
guarding?
guard.
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Gosh, these guys are loose.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He
No.
protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Okay.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Alright. Get inside the warehouse.
You could tell me.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you know
See
who.
if I can
I
crouch.
bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Ah, that's
Well,
how
we
I
don't
can
have a clear
crouch.
conscience.
Quiet.
There we go.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Anything else in here? Use, I don't believe so. So the entrance is unguarded, you say? I can just wander up over here and no, I've already spoken to him and he won't let me in.
You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Let me see here. Wonder if I can find anything else. Find hidden items. Yes, I've gone through here for some strange reason. It did not keep my save. Come on.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Yep, I found all this. Interesting.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Alright. Come on. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do.
An old cogwheel. Rusty, but in working order.
Alright. There's got to be a bit more to this other than just this.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
But I don't see how to lift it. Gotta get up there. I don't see a way up there. I wonder if there's anything else in here. Ah, a ladder. There we go. Boy, that would be obvious if I had seen that before. So anyways, come on.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Mount the cogwheel. Mount the handle. Okay, leave. Am I missing a part? I must be. Yeah, I've got to be missing a part. Something else. Just go over everything. Make sure. Ah, there we go.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
There we go. Alright, so this is a bit of a breakthrough. Turn the handle.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Come on. There we go.
Damn, I broke it.
I'm guessing there's no other way. So, well, what was
Well, a little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Your turf? That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around. My men saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, Detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Whoa! Whoa!
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Okay then. That wasn't good.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
Alright, so where am I at? Alright. See what these
Well, look who's back.
Did you miss us?
guys. Sure I did. Yeah, there's nothing here I want.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
See if I can get it.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Yeah, alright. Let's see if these guys will help. I couldn't buy alcohol last time, and...
Well, look who's back.
Did you miss us?
Yes, I did.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Alright.
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find some for you.
Alright, let's see if I can buy some.
Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean, they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
So, Cat doesn't like them. See if I can try again to get alcohol. Hey, yo.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that, if I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Okay.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Not at all.
I'm very serious. A whole family died in a fire, and I've got reason to believe that there's still more to be said on the subject.
Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Oh,
Sounds
hey.
honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
You know, I don't have a
Do
lot
I
of
have a
options.
choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective.
All right.
Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here.
Okay, good. There, it only saves during certain times, so I can't...
I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit, and nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests
That's no
lie.
way to trade an
Apart from
element.
that pig-headed
Oh,
Bradley.
yeah?
I don't know
He's
whether
gonna
to
get us
admire
into
his
trouble.
stubbornness or to have pity on him.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
Okay. So this is now open.
We saw this guy poking around here.
It's fine. He's with me.
See, I told you.
Okay.
I told you. You didn't believe me. I mean, it wasn't like I was lying or anything. Let's see what we got going on here. Nothing back in there. Check yeah, I can't get up that.
Be a gentleman and move that for me.
Okay, good. Now she's got to open up the door.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
All right.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Whoa, that's creepy.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Yeah, I don't believe I've got the skills for that. No, oops.
It smells as bad as it looks. Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
Thinking my stats
Can't
might not
sleep.
have been.
I know how that feels.
Might have been poorly placed.
What happened here?
Okay. Alright. Return to normal. New clue, Hawkins warehouse. Consult diary. Clues, inventory. Where is my... Okay. That photograph. See if I can recreate. No, I think I found all the clues. I don't know where that leads me.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Oh, yeah.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting.
Okay.
I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
All right.
Damn it. Her again.
Suddenly cooperative.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley. You've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Oh my gosh.
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
All right. Achievement unlocked. The Strange High House. Hey, this isn't too bad animation. It's not great, but it's not too bad. So far, not super impressed with this game.
Well, here we are, Hawkins mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
Let me see here. You know the place very well.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
All right.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Okay.
Why not? You can help.
Right.
I don't
Let's
trust
go.
him, though. Alright, so there's that way. What's down here? And take a look. I lay me down and slept. I awakened, for the Lord sustained me.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
Okay. And he kept walking towards a graveyard. Interesting.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
Come on.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing, let alone allowing it. Even that broad
Poor
basement
kid.
above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Okay. Now there seem to be two ways up to the mansion. I'm gonna take the path this way around. See what we can find. Definitely has a decent creepy feel to it. I like that. Lighthouse over there. Nice effect. Come on, Copper. Where'd you go? Probably went the other way around. See if we can figure out where he went. Alright, you know what? I'm going without you.
I'll have to find another entrance.
Boarded up. Creepy raven or crow there.
This entrance is still in use.
Perfect.
Whoa! Whoa! You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them! Dump them into the ocean!
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Alright, so that was not too bad. Hey, the cops
Yes.
show up just in time.
Shall we enter?
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Shows up just in time so that I don't get my head chopped off. Interesting. Very interesting.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Alright, let's see.
What kind of meat is this?
I clearly didn't make that roll.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Didn't like the octopus, apparently.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Okay. Kind of interesting.
Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep it lit. What's down here? This needs to be explored.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control.
Charles and Sarah's wedding is
It was
painted
already
by
too late
Sarah
for the
herself. Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Okay. So far, nothing. Hmm. Didn't see anything. Oh, that's because I hadn't entered into the thingy.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? They had a fight. Why?
Whoa.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Clock.
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Doors all boarded up.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
What's with that tentacle?
Did someone escape the fire?
Alright, so that's everything.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight.
But between who?
Someone fell
Or
here.
whom?
A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
Someone deliberately set fire to this mansion.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Past this door. Of course, how would I know that? But
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Yeah, I get it.
This door is locked.
Means there's probably stuff there. Collection of medical knowledge and health practices of the 18th century actually only covers so-called civilized countries. It does not deal with the influence of holistic medicine or medicines from continents that are inferior. Okay. Got a little bit better in medicine.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
Alright, we'll go up here in a minute.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. This door is blocked from the outside.
That's the door that I missed. I couldn't come in.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Everything, all these scattered everywhere. I didn't like that sound. That sound made me uneasy.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
I see. Alcohol. Alright, I'm gonna try to go. Whoa! I'm gonna go upstairs, see what I find.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla. Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable.
Impossible geometry.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Can't go up, and this is a dead end. But I missed a room back here. Yes, this was the other way up.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
As you know, I've always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes to the behavior of her wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but she should place her care. She should place her care in the care of Dr. Fuller, he alone seems to be able to come to her senses, make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully, yours, Anton Willard. Okay, so I came from there. Got a very slow pace to this game.
Locked.
Oh, hey. Good. Let's take a look at some of these doors that I missed. Like this one. Whoa. Well, this is, disturbing.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
What else? There.
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
My very dear Sarah, ever since you left to bury yourself away on that island, your art has been attracting increasing numbers of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last ones so somber and strange, moving as no other paintings have been, are selling at a premium price. Your percentage of these most recent sales is attached. Do not forget your friend who was the first to recognize your genius and display it to the world. Affectionately yours, Maximilian L.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Gotta open up this door.
The door is blocked on the other side.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Bradley? Is that you?
I don't like that.
Is anyone there?
Wow. Paintings in here. Whoa. I don't like that. Whoa.
You! Stop!
Come on, where'd he go?
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
Main objective, catch this thief.
I'll cover you.
All right.
This door was closed earlier.
What door? This door? Oh, I came from there. Oh, that door, right in front of my face. Oh, you mean this door?
Where did he go?
Do you really
look
think
like
that your
Celtic
fugitive
runes.
came in here?
Charles must
I don't
have brought
see
them
any way
back
out.
from one of his foreign trips.
Gotta be another way out.
It looks like an old seaway map.
Yeah, there's your way out.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor.
Come on.
This panel is movable.
Perfect.
Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism. I'd be better off not touching them for the moment.
Let me see if there's another...
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Let me take a look at this map again.
Seems like this came from a log.
Monday 24th, May 1847, 42 North, 70 West, Darkwater, Ireland. We sailed north all morning. Captain Hamilton is confident. He says that we'll beat the Orpheus this season. May God be merciful. Sunday, May 30th, 1847, 47 North, 55 West. I preferred it when the whales disappeared without trace. With these carcasses, we can no longer ignore their sad fate. What is eating these huge beasts? I told Hamilton that it was a bad omen. He doesn't care. Tuesday, 1st June 1847, 49:61. We dropped anchor near a village. The inhabitants say the waters are red with the blood of their sacred beasts, and to follow them is to defy the gods, plural. I told them that I only feared God Almighty, but the loneliness of the hold, I'm not scared. The loneliness of the hold, I'm scared. Friday, 4th June 1847, 57:51. We have sighted a huge whale in the distance. Its size seems beyond anything known to man. It sends out an infernal song. Hamilton wants it. Wednesday, 23rd June, 1847. We caught it. It's the most grotesque whale I've ever laid eyes upon. It seems it will go into memory as the biggest catch ever. Men have died, but we gained glory. This day will be celebrated for years to come. Tuesday, 1847, Darkwater. We have beaten the Orpheus, returned with empty hooks. The Scylla and Hamilton are only memories.
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
What I was thinking.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
I was thinking either it would be a coordinate. What do I do? Right around here.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Think about
Looks
this.
like the navigational paths described in the log. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins.
The map. Has something to do with this, but I can't figure it out.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Let's see here. Started in Great Britain.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Wonder if I haven't looked up here. Right about there.
Doesn't work.
No.
I must have missed something. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
That circle is right about there.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
I'm gonna try to force it.
Damnation. I can't budge these gears. I need a tool.
And that's grotesque. Trying to find a save spot.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
All right, let me see here. I'm thinking that it's probably a series that I need to go through.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
There we go.
Looks like it worked.
Well done, Pierce.
Took me long enough. I think as soon as the game saves, I'm probably going to call it a night. Chapter 4, this probably is a good place to save, something creepy.
Secret passage under the manor. It's like it.
I think on this note, I think I'm going to call it a night. Thank you for tuning in. I have been Ray Estable with Magic Missile Games. I do hope you've enjoyed, and I really would like to thank you once again for joining in, helping my sanity along this difficult time. Give us a like, subscribe, make sure you to follow us on all the appropriate social medias, and ring the bell as I upload more videos and all. And as always, keep on gaming.